welcome to the Backrooms, where we go into the background information of our favorite topics and going obscure. My name is Gabe, and I'm your host.
And I am Matt. And I am selling this CD. I am selling this CD, this Caretaker CD, $55 on eBay. Check it out. I'm also Matt, who is academically stressed. But not so much anymore, because we are back.
Yeah,
We took like a month-long break.
Yeah, yep.
But
Which
we're back.
I hope people are okay with. I was just been stressed out lately that people are going to start getting bored of waiting and just leave.
Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the episode.
Yeah. Which has not done anything yet right now at the
Well,
moment.
it will be. It will
But
be.
it should be, and it will be up hopefully tomorrow.
Indeed.
Which will be the 15th. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, too.
All right.
In the
Well,
words
it'll be
of Ralph
uploaded.
Bluton.
This will be uploaded on the 17th.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
So, Roanoke Colony. Now, we were
tell
getting
us about
comments
it.
on our... What's that one called? Skinwalker Ranch. And they're saying that it was boring. Probably because we didn't even get into the topic for a super long time.
Not really.
But we're going to today, so let's get into it.
Yeah. Alright, tell us about the origins of why we chose Roanoke Colony.
Yes. Now, the origins of choosing this topic come from my brother. My 22-year-old brother.
So blame him.
Yep, blame
if you
him.
don't like it.
Well, he told me to do it because it's like a coven, which is a witch.
Yeah.
A witch
Yeah.
hut.
And
All you
we
Minecrafters
just
know what I'm
thought-
talking about there.
Yeah. We just talked about it a little bit ago, but we think he may have been talking about the Salem witch trials,
I think
but
he
got
was.
it mixed up with Roanoke.
Yeah, I think he was.
we
That
got-
would have been a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Next season,
But who knows?
probably not.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, but it came
We'll
from my
find
brother, and because he was talking to me last summer and was like, "Hey, you guys should do Roanoke because it's a coven. That's why they disappeared."
Yeah, and maybe he was maybe talking about, like we said, the American Horror Story thing that we mentioned in
except it
the
doesn't even
episode.
go with Roanoke.
Yeah.
It's not even about
Just so
Roanoke.
just so our audience knows, we've never watched the show before,
Yeah.
so
Well, I've
We're
watched
not-
4 episodes of the show.
yeah, we're not
Of the
too,
first
I'm
season.
not too confident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm not
wasn't
too
that
confident
good.
about my knowledge.
It wasn't that good.
SpaghettiOs.
All I know is that they
Oh.
repeat actors as the seasons,
Yeah.
like their characters change.
Yeah. I think the main information I got from was actually BuzzFeed Unsolved, which did an episode on Roanoke, which gave me a general idea of what went down there.
Gabe's a
So-
huge BuzzFeed guy.
I'm just a BuzzFeed Unsolved guy, okay? Me and my mom watch that show when it comes out, alright?
Aren't you
While
sure?
I'm doing my laundry. I'm doing my laundry at my mom's house. We watch BuzzFeed Unsolved together, okay? Anyway.
Well, you know
I
what
don't
I
think they
watch with my
mentioned-
mom?
What?
Grapes of Wrath.
Amazing.
It's a great movie.
What a scholar you are.
It's an amazing movie, though. If you
Anyway,
haven't
I
seen
don't
it, you gotta
remember-
watch it.
I don't remember the guys in BuzzFeed Unsolved mentioning witches, really.
Yeah.
My other main source of information was like Wikipedia, which has like a very short article about it, if I remember right. But it's been like 2 months since I wrote this script, so
Yeah. As you guys can tell, we
probably a
dug
bit
deep
off.
on this one.
dug
We
deep.
dug deep. Deep.
Deep.
Deep. Deep.
Speaking of, I gotta send you my episode for the next, or my script, or my lines for the next episode too.
What are you talking about?
Ah.
No,
I'll
I
figure
got
it
those.
out.
Those work.
Oh,
But 2930
got-
don't.
okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll get it fixed up in a little bit, but that's
Mhm.
behind the scenes stuff for you guys. Oh,
Yeah, a little bit behind the scenes. Now,
yeah.
it's basically, I remember hearing about this in 5th grade when me
Mm,
and when me and Job were little tykes
yeah.
when we were in 5th grade, and we heard about it because it was during the Jamestown unit, but we only heard
Mhm.
about it for like a little bit, like a little
Yeah.
paragraph in the textbook, and it said Roanoke Colony was bad.
Yeah.
That's what it
I
said.
don't remember that at all. I don't
My
remember
lighting's gonna
getting it
change really quick here.
mentioned.
There it
I
goes.
don't
Look at
remember
that. Now
that.
my lighting's really good.
I, I don't remember that being mentioned at all in elementary school.
I, it was only like a paragraph, and then we
Yeah.
never talked about
It
it again.
is.
Not even in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. It is interesting though that Roanoke was before Jamestown, like
Mm-hmm.
10 years
It was the
ago or
first
before.
American colony. Actually, that
Not the
doesn't look good.
first.
Turn that off. That's better.
It's
I'm
one
just
of the
messing with
firsts.
lighting. If you don't, Gabe can't tell.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it in the episode, but it's been a long time. But my personal theory about Roanoke was that it was just a colony that failed pretty much and just either had to leave or starve to death, and then the rumors of it disappearing became a thing just to warn later on people about the dangers of the wild world, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The wild new world
Mm-hmm.
in which we live in right now.
Yeah. Because I mean, look at Jamestown. Look at how they did.
Yeah,
They suffered
yeah, uh-huh.
until that Disney movie came out called
Till that Disney
Pocahontas.
movie.
Until the Disney
Oh, yeah.
movie, and everything that happened in that Disney movie was historically accurate,
It's
including that
100%
she could talk to
accurate.
animals and sing,
Yeah, that too.
and there was
That
lots of
too.
singing.
Yeah.
All historically accurate.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
know because we're
That was
historians.
yeah.
That's what we're
That was
going to
one
college
thing
for, actually.
actually. Yeah.
History.
No, that was one thing I was actually kind of worried about during writing the script was there's a lot of like Native American stuff, so I just want to make sure I don't mess stuff up and get people mad.
I don't think you will.
So I tried to stay as neutral as possible, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think you would,
Yeah.
unless you're like completely like
Unless I was
against
saying awful things.
on the side of the colonists.
Yeah,
Or
unless I
like,
was saying bad things about people.
yeah.
But I don't think there was that many mentions of like stuff like that.
Well, you know,
There's
when you
theories.
when you come to a new world and someone's already there, they're
Mm.
gonna want to defend it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then if the other people come at you with worse forms of combat and wipe you
Yeah.
out and take over your
Dang.
country,
Dang. And then set up some McDonald's or something. I don't know.
yeah, and then give you
Mm.
little pieces of land.
You know how it is.
Yes, in
Um,
my opinion,
what else was there about?
it's a sad story.
Um, what I found really cool about Roanoke was the map story, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's like apparently a secret fort you can find on the map of Roanoke that was made by the like founder of the colony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it in the episode, but there's mentions. People claim that um, either the colony was abducted by aliens or a zombie plague went through it and killed them all.
Zombie plague.
Which I don't believe either of those. That zombies came or no came around and ate them all or something.
Yeah, well, it is weird though that they just disappeared
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
with
it
only
is.
one word
But
carved on a tree. That's it.
I'm honestly not even sure if it's a true story or not. Personally,
Yeah, maybe.
like I don't know if it's historically accurate or not
Well,
that
I
this
mean,
actually happened or not.
they found the spot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They didn't find the tree, obviously.
Like I'm not saying that I don't think the town ever existed. I'm just not completely sure if they just went missing or not. I feel like I mentioned, my personal theory is just that they probably just like starved to death because they couldn't, sustain themselves
Yeah.
properly.
Well,
And then
they
people
probably
made
didn't
up
get
that they
help.
disappeared.
They probably didn't
Yeah,
get help
I
with the
just
natives because
uh
they were the first ones. So they were intimidated. But then Jamestown
Yeah.
shows up. But then they got the same. I think it's the same guy, John White. I think
don't
he
know.
was Jamestown, or like
I
John
don't
Brown,
know.
or some John.
Some
It was a John.
some other. There's a different John probably.
Yeah, but
I
it
think
was
it's
a John.
John
It was
Hancock or something.
no, it wasn't John Hancock. You're thinking of Revolutionary War. That's like 100 years
Oh
after this.
dang! It's like
But
oh dang.
this is before the Pilgrims, too.
Yeah.
So they got help because the leader they had was good at talking to people,
Yeah.
and he negotiated with them, and they were going to kill them, but he negotiated with them, and then showed them how to farm, and then
Yeah.
Jamestown became an actual like sustainable place. And then the Pilgrims arrive, and they're like half dead when they get there because of scurvy, because they're
Maybe not
pirates.
eating enough lemons.
Yeah, or citrus
Not
fruits in general.
not enough lemons and oranges and pears,
Kumquats.
kumquats perhaps,
Mm-hmm.
bananas if you will.
No, not bananas. Those don't have. Those aren't citrus.
Potassium.
Yeah. Potassium.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
We were talking about how they could sustain, because
Yeah.
the Pilgrims, they too got help by the native people, and that was when the first Thanksgiving happened. Yep, that's exactly what happened. And they had turkey, and yes, Gabe dropped out. All right, we're still recording. Still recording. I can't. Hello.
Hello, we're back. We'll end it soon, but one thing I wanted to say. And then the Native Americans had a big feast with the Pilgrims, and then 300 years later, a bunch of elementary school students had to dress up as Native Americans in their gym.
We
It was
didn't have
kind
to do
of
that.
awkward.
We didn't have to do that.
What? Yeah, we did.
We did not. I gotta.
I distinctly remember we had to do that.
Yes. Yes, we did. I got a cat here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But you see, kids, the first Thanksgiving did happen. And they had turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and cranberry sauce and lefse and buns and, yes. It did happen, okay? Now, if you guys don't think that, then you're probably also conspiracy theorists. So let us know in the comments that...
And then the day after the big feast, they had leftover turkey, and they made turkey tetrazzini.
Yep, and then the local
with
Native
the
American market had a Black Friday sale, and they went over there and they started just buying like corn for like super low prices for like tobacco.
And they beat each other. They beat each other up for TVs.
Yep, but at that point they were called boats.
Boats.
I was gonna say something, but I completely blanked, so I just said the first thing that came to my mind. Boats.
They beat each other up over boats.
Well, they wanted to get out of there, so.
Yeah, I see.
And then, on the day after that, they got on the boat back to England to go back to their families because Thanksgiving was over, so they went back.
The end.
The end, children. That's how the first Thanksgiving happened, and it all ties to Roanoke somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Somehow it does, and
I don't even think we mentioned Thanksgiving in this video.
Well, it's
in this,
that's like
in the actual
like 50
episode.
years after this.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving
like
happened.
10. It's like 15.
And these are like early colonial times too. After this,
Yeah.
come after this, it's early colonial. So we're talking,
But not
like,
as early as the Vikings.
No, that was like 200, 300 years before that.
Yeah,
You're thinking like the 1100s,
I know. But I said not
pre-Renaissance.
as early. Yeah.
Go back 100 years before Roanoke, and you've got the 1500s. And now not a lot happened in those, except that like Moon was discovered, and like a planet, like Mars maybe.
Yeah, aliens built the pyramids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 1500s. Yep. And then In the 1700s, the Revolutionary War, and the 1800s, the Civil War, and that's all that happened. And then the 1900s was when we discovered Pluto, the planet.
Yeah.
And that's all that happened.
To stop making it a planet.
That's all that happened. We just saw that planet. That's it.
Oh, yeah. And then in the 2000s, we decided that the planet didn't exist anymore, so we acted like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and then we just turned it. We don't call it a planet. Somehow.
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's like, I don't know. It's like a moon. It's like the Death Star.
It doesn't exist anymore.
That's right. It blew up. We blew it up. We shot a rocket that somehow went billions of miles
very, very far away
into space, and blew up a planet.
Yeah.
We went to the outer reaches of. Now the universe ends at the end of the solar system, as you all know. Yeah. Those stars are fake.
Yes.
It's all a dome. It's a skybox like in a video game. It's all fake.
It's like a giant circle.
So like the rocket missed Pluto and just hit the wall. Yeah. So it just, and then we had to try again.
Yeah.
Then it worked.
You know, I bet if we hit that wall hard enough, it would crack a hole like an egg.
Oh yeah. And then we get into like the outer worlds of the like the when you leave the world and you get into like the whiteness, like where it's just white.
Yep.
What's that called? The void.
The void. Yes.
Yes.
Anyway,
that's right.
We'll cut this off now before we go too crazy. Hope this was entertaining enough for you guys.
Yes, we went completely off topic. We started talking about planets. I'm in an astronomy class, so I'm into planets now. Yeah, planets are cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
except Saturn. Hint.
Yeah.
Hint.
Saturn is scary.
Saturn. Hint.
Saturn is
Season
great.
4. Hint.
Saturn is scary.
Season 4. Hint. Saturn is scary. Season 4. Hint.
We'll cut this off now.
All right. So
before we get too crazy.
Yes, but you got the hint for an episode of Season 4. Saturn is spooky. That's the only planet that I think is spooky.
Yep.
And I've always thought that. And you may think, well, isn't it Jupiter? No, Jupiter's awesome. Okay, Jupiter's awesome. Saturn's like the worst place ever.
Got all those rings.
Yeah, and the sounds that it makes from outer space.
Anyway, we're
going off topic again. Now. All right, this is it. So we'll see you guys next week. I bet we're back in this. I'm gonna try my best.
All right.
Try my best. We're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this season, and then take like a 2-month break because can't have the stress.
Yeah.
And we'll come back during summer, but we'll explain that later. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
I'll do the outro here.
Okay.
Join us again next time on the Backrooms for another background information. Back in the background, back information, background, player unknowns, battlegrounds, background information on the Backrooms.
Good night.